Hey there, guy. Let me show you how I did my inline handbrake setup. There are multiple brake line kits you could go with. You could even make your own if you want. I got the Chase Bays kit, which starts at the ABS block and eliminates the factory hard lines. Some other kits and do-it-yourself approaches start at the master cylinder, go to the handbrake, and then to the ABS block. And doing it that way retains the factory hard lines. I found the easiest and most direct route through the firewall is where the factory exhaust flap vacuum line runs. In my opinion, the exhaust flap vacuum lines should be deleted anyway to prevent vacuum leaks. This is the configuration I came up with for routing the Chase Bays lines from the ABS block. It's a pretty tight area to work in, so I made one of the lines wrap around the master cylinder. To improve the routing a little, I added a 90-degree fitting to the ABS block. Here you can see how I trimmed this plastic divider to make room for the brake line. From inside the cabin, the brake line comes in above the steering column and tucks behind the trim that heads towards the center console. It then runs by the shift lever to the factory handbrake location. Skipping the handbrake for now, we'll follow the brake line coming out of the handbrake under the carpet to the back seat area. My car has a fixed back rear seat, so I went through this existing hole. I just had to add a rubber grommet. In the trunk, I went through some existing holes in the floor that are covered with factory sound deadening. If you're going to use these holes, I would recommend using large washers. The sound deadening alone doesn't hold the bulkheads in very well. I don't think the location is the best either, but it makes the job a lot easier because you don't have to drill holes. From the Australian side, you can see the lines come out right above the control arms. I just zip tied them out of the way and it hasn't really been a problem. Now for mounting the handbrake. The only interior I had to trim was the mounting base for the armrest. My Dremel was broken when I did this, so I had to use an angle grinder. Luckily it gets covered up and it's still plenty strong. The factory handbrake goes under the armrest, so since that was eliminated, I used a bunch of these 1-cent washers to space the armrest out. You have to be pretty careful when mounting the handbrake mounting plate, because the sheet metal on the tunnel is extremely thin and very easy to burn through. After TIG welding it, I covered it in JB Weld, thinking that the JB Weld will distribute the loads more and put less stress on the weld itself. Wishful thinking, maybe. And here it is, all mounted. As you can see, the low profile of the Drift HQ handbrake makes it a lot easier to tuck. Hey, drive safe now and watch for deer.